Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Leo November 19, 2024. The moon visits your communications sector all day, and you're more communicative and interested in learning or making connections. It's not the best time for tasks that require focus and concentration, however. While, for the most part, you're enthusiastic, your mood is subject to some ups and downs, and judgment may be a little off. You may want to think about changes you'd like to make rather than pursue any definite plan just yet, as emotion tends to win over reason at the moment. You're looking for the bigger picture today, but there are likely to be distractions, interruptions, and frustrating details surfacing that lead you off course. Watch for mistakes that result from ignoring important details or paying too much attention to the ones that don't matter. If you've been overshooting with daily activities, you could feel it now. Watch carefully for overstating or exaggerating something and holding on too tightly to opinions. Otherwise, it's a fine day for thinking in big terms and coming up with exciting new ideas. Get ready for sweet, tender, and soft energy today and tomorrow. As the mighty sun surfs on the seas of your solar house of intimacy, he will blow foam bubbles to majestic Neptune swimming in the reefs of your solar house of privacy. You will definitely feel emotional and sensitive. Use today's energy to focus on rest and relaxation with your significant other, cuddle up in bed, or pamper yourself with lotions. Your spiritual attunement will be relatively strong at this time, so use the energy to grow closer than ever before. What is on your mind? As the weekend comes to an end, you may have a lot of feelings to process about the upcoming workweek when the moon in Gemini sextiles Chiron retrograde in your sign. You could feel a mix of emotions. It could be exciting to go back to work, but there might also be some anxiety and frustration thrown into the mix. Take a deep breath. Everything will be okay. You may benefit from talking or journaling about your feelings so that you can process how you feel before your workweek begins. The need for perspective is universal, but for you it can feel particularly acute. Throughout your quest for this perspective, remember that there is no substitute for regular exercise. The circulation of fresh blood throughout the body affects your skin quality. The skin also depends on lots of fresh water and a diet that provides plenty of vitamin C. When you take care of your skin, you feel better about yourself, and this is something that can entirely change your perspective. Before you lay the cash out today, be certain you can afford it. You may feel as though money is free-flowing, yet you need to think this through first. While status-type items can be impressive, they're almost always expensive. If you're trying to impress someone, consider doing so with your talents and innovative ingenuity. Consider trying to find the items you want secondhand also. No one is going to know whether you bought it brand new or not. Check out some auctions, as well. While a full moon in your income sector has run its course, Venus, the planet of money, will be using this to her advantage during her first and Pluto's last weekend in your career sector. While there may still be some financial tension, on both sides of the financial situation there will be the confidence and resolve to use this as a chance to regain your financial power. Meanwhile, the moon has not only moved on, but as it moves through your communication sector, its friendly aspect to the south node in your relationship sector is making it easier to keep the communication lines open. Days after crossing the lunar nodes and from putting a balance between your own and your relationship needs in the spotlight, the moon has not only returned to your communication sector but today forms a friendly aspect to the south node in your relationship sector. This might be a monthly event, but this first visit since the last planet left your relationship sector is reassurance that the communication and relationship gods are still working together. Our eyes in the sky. Today's celestial alignment brings with it a powerful mix of energies, exciting, yet delicate, encouraging you to stay present, aware, and open-hearted. The moon in Gemini joins Jupiter in retrograde, while also squaring Neptune in retrograde, bringing opportunities for growth, but also potential pitfalls if you're not careful. It's one of those days where the universe is nudging you to tune in, trust your instincts, and take a thoughtful approach to both your personal interactions and your larger ambitions. Read the room is the key phrase for today. Whether you're in a casual hangout, a professional meeting, or just spending time with loved ones, today's cosmic energy encourages you to tune into the subtle signals that are being sent your way. The conjunction of the Moon and Jupiter retrograde heightens communication, so words, gestures, and energy are amplified. But Neptune's influence can make things a bit blurry, leading to misunderstandings or missed cues. Maybe you've been in a situation where you said something that landed completely wrong, or a moment that should have been lighthearted turned awkward in an instant. Don't worry if this happens to you, Toda. Why, instead of letting it derail your mood, make light of it and move forward. In these situations, a little humor and humility can go a long way to clear the air. Have you ever noticed how a slight misstep can sometimes lead to a deeper connection? A shared laugh over an awkward moment often brings people closer. Today, that's especially true. If you do find yourself misinterpreting something, stay grounded, be quick to reset, and keep your energy upbeat. Chances are, those around you will appreciate your positive vibe and your ability to move past small bumps with ease. In your personal life, the same cosmic currents that make social dynamics tricky also enhance your ability to connect authentically. You're radiating warmth and enthusiasm, drawing people to you like a magnet. This is one of those days where your energy feels contagious. Think about the times when you were around someone whose enthusiasm lifted your spirits. Today, you get to be that person. The simple act of sharing your excitement and determination can inspire those around you to take bold steps in their own lives. Whether you're collaborating with a friend or working alongside colleagues, your positive attitude and initiative will help create opportunities for mutual growth. We all know how powerful positivity can be. One small act of kindness or a thoughtful gesture can have ripple effects that are felt far beyond what you might expect. If you've ever been the recipient of someone else's energy, you know that it can fuel your own dreams and inspire action. Today, you are the catalyst for that kind of energy. Lean into it, knowing that your ability to connect and uplift others is part of the magic happening around you. Now, here's where today's energy calls for some balance. With Venus squaring the North and South nodes, there's a strong push to move forward in love and finances. You might feel an overwhelming urge to act decisively, to leap into something new, whether it's a new romantic connection, an investment, or a personal project. But with this intensity comes the risk of making rash, impulsive decisions that might not align with your long-term goals. Today's energy also invites you to be mindful of how you engage with others. The potential for minor conflicts or misunderstandings is high, especially if conversations or debates get heated. Have you ever been in a light-heat-root discussion that spiraled into something much more intense than you expected? This is exactly what the current planetary influences are encouraging. Small disagreements could easily escalate into something bigger, especially if egos get involved. If you feel a conversation starting to turn into a conflict, take a moment to recalibrate. Keep things light and constructive. The goal here isn't to win but to foster understanding. And if you encounter someone else being impulsive or reactive, try to meet them with patience and compassion. Today, a little empathy can go a long way in diffusing tension. Ultimately, today's celestial influences are all about balancing enthusiasm with caution, action with reflection, and connection with mindfulness. It's a day where embracing your natural energy can lead to beautiful growth, both in your relationships and within yourself. Whether you're pursuing a personal goal, deepening a connection, or simply enjoying the present moment, take action with intention and authenticity. You have the power to navigate these energies in a way that benefits not only you but everyone you interact with.